Hi guys, how are you doing? It's Nick and I am back. I've had the longest break from making videos since I started making videos. I think it's been over a week now since I put a video out. So yeah, it's actually been nice to take a break and just chill out and just enjoy a break from work. Well, almost a break from work. We've been trying to keep up with packaging as and when, but we haven't been listing, haven't been sending anything to Amazon. Just been trying to chill out, which has been great. Apart from I got a virus and I've been ill, I'm over it now, but now Andrea has it and she's struggling to get over it. So that was a bit of a downer, but apart from that, Christmas was fantastic. I hope yours was too. Got a brand new Depeche Mode hoodie. There you go, Mode USA 1988. Yeah, and I thought I would come on and just do a sales roundup video because they're quick and easy to do. I know a lot of people enjoy them. And yeah, I can then catch up on a few sales, share some interesting stuff. And then tomorrow we will be back to usual with the Tuesday Tat Chat. And I'm pleased to say we have two special guests on tomorrow, both female special guests. Some of you may be able to deduce who that is. If you think you know, drop me a comment. So yeah, looking forward to that one. That will be going out. There'll be myself and Zahir, as always, and the special guests. So yeah, that will be tomorrow at 6-ish. So yeah, as you can see, I've been packaging just before starting this. Everything's ready to go tomorrow. Orders have been coming in really fast, actually. Really happy with that, considering we've not listed since before Christmas. So anyway, without any more waffle, I will screen share. It's all going to be eBay stuff. I'm going to do two of these, I think. I'm going to do this one, which is just a variety of stuff that hopefully is varied and interesting. And I want to do another one just to keep you up to date with that mega haul of stuff that I shared, because that's been going really well on Amazon, but also really well on eBay. So I thought I'd do another sales roundup and show you how that haul stuff's been selling. But that'll be in a separate video. So right, this one is going to be a bit of everything, really. So if I can just set up the screen share. Where's it gone? Right. Okay. So, right. So you should see this. You may remember I made a little video about these two figures I had, like collector's figures made by Dragon, 1/6 scale military figures. And I wasn't really sure how much they were worth. I guessed at £30, which was what I was going to put them on at Buy It Now, but then I thought I'll do them on as an auction, but start them at 30 and see what happens. One got a bid, as you can see up here, one bid, and it went for 30. It actually went on the GSP, I think it was to Spain or Portugal, one of those, and the other one didn't get a bid, but I have relisted it since. So yeah, I guess I was about right. It had the chance to go beyond that, but it didn't. Had just one solitary bid. So not too bad. Quite happy to get rid of one. Still have the other one, the US Marine, which has been relisted. Now the second thing I'm going to show you is the only other thing I've done on auction recently, and you will have seen this if you saw the video that I made about this particular lot. I knew there was a huge demand for this stuff. Wasn't sure where to price it on Buy It Now. I was going to go for about £100, maybe 125. Stuck it on auction, starting ridiculously low, because I knew there was, you know, a huge demand, and it eventually settled at 93. So, you know, I can't really complain at that, but I think I would have got a bit more on Buy It Now. I saw Vinny did a lot of these with, I think, a couple of these play sets, these big plastic sort of house things, and more figures, but he held out for, I think it was 200. So yeah, don't know, quite pleased with the result, really. Certainly didn't lose out. So that was that one. The rest, it will be Buy It Nows, which is generally, as you know, how I tend to do my stuff. Right, this one a bit unusual for me. This was an art glass bowl. There was no maker's name on it. I didn't have any clue about it, really. This was actually an item that Andrea and I picked up at auction, at a live auction many years ago. I think it was the first year we were doing this full time. I think it was 2002 we picked this up. and we decided to keep it for ourselves, but we've just not been using it, and we don't have a spot for it anymore, so we decided to get rid of it. Didn't have a clue what to put it on at, so I listed it at £19.99, but I actually took an offer. It doesn't show that there. I took £15. Had no idea really about it. Quite a nice thing, but just no maker's name. Couldn't find anything similar, and those that were vaguely similar had gone on auction for very, very little. So yeah, I'm actually quite pleased, and it didn't take long to go. So yeah, happy with that one. Bit of a pain to package, to be honest, but it's gone. Thought I'd share, this is one of Andrea's listings. She's been doing loads and loads of clothing that we had from this shop. This is a Marks and Spencer's Petite Bébé, like an all-in-one sort of snowsuit thing. Took an offer, I think it was on at 20, took an offer of 17, more than happy with that, with £3.99 to cover recorded delivery. Yeah, we sold loads of these this winter, snowsuits and pram suits. The better the brand, the more you get, basically, which stands to reason. Easy to package, easy to ship. So yeah, that was a good one. Now, these are the trolls. Back in the summer, I bought a load of trolls. I bought these 6 small ones. These are like 5-inch tall ones. Oh yeah, it says up there, 5 inches. So these are small ones, made by Russ, and they're vintage, like 1990s, was it? I think it might say in the description. Can't remember. Yeah, I think so. Late 80s, early 90s anyway. What does it say in the specifics? No. Yeah, so I got these 6, and then there were 4 big, like almost Cabbage Patch ones with the squidgy bodies, and 1 medium-sized one. I sold the medium-sized one for 15 on its own. That was in much better condition than the rest of them. As you can see, I got £20 for these 6, and the 4 squidgy bodied ones are still listed, but they're in awful condition. The body's all stained and hair's all matted. I think I've got those 3 on for a tenner, but it doesn't matter what happens to them now. They were 50p each, and I think I got a deal on it. So I think I paid a £5 the lot, something like that. So yeah, they've been pretty good actually. It's the first time I picked up trolls, but with the new troll film, I think interest has spiked a bit. So they're selling a bit easier these days. So they're worth picking up. If they've got their clothes on like these, they're worth a bit more. But it's all about condition with these, I think. So yeah, pleased to get rid of those at £20. This listing has been on a long time. You can see the old clothing shop background there. This was one of Andrea's listings. It was a vintage EU exclusive, I think it was. Sure she said it was, yeah, European exclusive. And funnily enough, it's gone on the GSP to America, I believe. Which didn't surprise me at all. Been listed for a long time, I would say 4 or 5 months, but we held out for 25. In fact, I might have dropped it once. I think this cycle I dropped it from 30 to 25, and it got a buyer at that. So yeah, happy to see that go. That cost us 50p as part of a big job lot of those we picked up. These, again, you can see that background there is the shop. These quilted sort of satin finish Converse, really unusual. Picked those up at a boot sale, I believe, for a couple of quid. Had them listed for 25 for a long time. Finally got an offer at 20 and just took it because they'd been on for so long. But yeah, nice little bit of profit in those. Really nice things. I'm a fan of Converse myself, so I can appreciate those ones. Not really my style, the pink quilted, but you know. A couple more of these South Park figures went. These are the large plush ones. The Wendy 10-inch went for $14.99. I've already sold the Kenny. I think a couple of the Cartman ones have gone. And also this one. This was a Timmy, and he talks, but the battery was dying in it. So the yeah, the talk function was really didn't sound quite right. But I couldn't work out how to change the batteries, so I think, at least I hope, yeah, batteries require changing. Not sure how to do this, so I've not tried. So I explained that he wasn't talking right. But yeah, he went for 20, which was what I was hoping for. So yeah, I've done really well out of those. The whole bag of those cost me a fiver. I think it was a fiver, £4 or £5. So there's been some good returns on those. Right, these are Zoobles. They are, let me find a picture of close up. No, the pictures aren't very good. Okay. They're like little animals, but they kind of fold up into a ball and they have a magnet in them. And when you sit them on one of their perch things, all of these have little magnet parts in them. And when they come close to a magnet, they pop open. Really clever little things. I picked this job lot up back in the summer for a fiver. Just did nothing with it until before Christmas. It didn't sell in the run up to Christmas. And then I dropped it to 45 from 50 and it got snapped up. So yeah, there's some money in them if you can find them in bulk, I think is the key with this one. I wouldn't bother parting them out. It'd just be too much hassle for very little gain. But I was pleased to get shot of those at 45. These I was quite pleased with. These were given away by McDonald's a few years back. I don't know if the year on these is on it. I can't remember how long ago it was. Anyway, there's a couple of different sets of these. This wasn't a full set of the different colours, and it had two of these sort of purpley ones as well. So it was, you know, it wasn't a complete set. Had two duplicates in it, so it wasn't amazing. But I pitched it as high as I thought I could get. Yeah, I managed to get it, which was £24.99, and enough shipping to cover my recorded delivery. And I think I paid 50p each on those. May have got a deal on the 5, can't remember. So yeah, they're worth looking out for. Now these next two lots, that lot and this lot, I am glad to see the back of. These were the damaged tractors and construction vehicles from that huge lot of Bruder trucks and tractors, etc. All of these were in a right mess. That one, see, it's lost its cab. It was in a state. That was in a mess, had a great big crack on one of the corners. The baler didn't work at all. That one was missing bits, and that whole sort of engine cover was falling off. Likewise. So yeah, I had them on at 30 or maybe 40 and took an offer at 25. I can't remember what I'd actually listed them at. But I'm way into profit on all of this stuff anyway, so just getting shot of those was great. To get £25 out of all the broken ones, more than happy. And they went on GSP. They've gone to America. So yeah, pleased with that one. Same story with these. I don't know why some, like that one, show that I'm pretty sure that was an offer at £24.99. Maybe I'm getting confused. But this one I took an offer at 25 quid. Or maybe they were just reduced to that. I can't remember. Anyway, they both went for 25 quid effectively. These were the same. These were all damaged. See, issues and damage. And then if you are going to list damaged stuff, just go really, really far. Go into so much detail so there's no comeback. You know, every fault and all the damage was listed in full, just so you're completely covered. And make it damn obvious, because the last thing you want is come back on selling stuff that has issues. So yeah, just pleased to get those out of the way. They were really bulky and they were starting to wind me up being sat around the office. So yeah, to get 50 quid out of the really bad stuff from that huge lot, more than happy. This, you may remember going way back, I had a crate full of bottles that I picked up at Car Boot. I listed a load of them, had very, very little interest and was just getting nowhere with them at all. I managed to sell a ginger beer one, like a stoneware one. I think I got 10 or 15 out of that. And then I cancelled a load of the other listings. They just weren't getting any views, weren't getting any interest. But this one was getting a lot of views and interest. And last time I relisted it, I dropped it right down to $9.99, and a chap in Germany picked it up. So yeah, pleased to get rid of that. I made a bit of money on the whole lot just by selling two, but I don't think I'd bother with bottles again. What I've got left, I don't know. I might just stick it on a Facebook group or take it to a boot sale and just get shot at them. Really don't know. Or maybe because we're going to start going to live auctions, I might just take it with me to a live auction and stick it in, let somebody take it away. But anyway, pleased that finally went. This was my phone. This was a phone I got 2 years ago on contract, so it's all paid off, and then I got a free upgrade. And yeah, I looked around at prices that different places would give me. The most I was going to be getting was sort of 50, 60 pounds at best. So I stuck it on, and it sold within a couple of hours at 85. So yeah, that's served me well for 2 years. 90% of all the videos for the last couple of years that I've put out on my channel were made on this phone. So yeah, served me really well, and they're so worth looking after. I had it in a case the whole time, and it was immaculate, which obviously helped me get the 85 out of it. I also had the box. It's well worth just keeping your phone boxes, and then should you come to sell it, it sells a lot quicker. This was sold before Christmas, and I sent it next day, special delivery. Pretty sure it was going as a Christmas gift. So yeah, pleased with that. The next couple are rock climbing gear. Picked these up ages ago and just never did anything with them. Listed them, and they both sold within, I think within 2 days they were gone. I also had a carabiner and a little another little part to do with rock climbing. I got a tenner for the couple of little bits, and then £20 on that harness and £24.99 on that harness, both with shipping on top. So yeah, if you do see any of these at car boot sales, well worth picking up. What I would say though is just really be careful, and if you're going to do rock climbing gear, thoroughly check it. If it's got lots of wear or it's fraying, just leave it behind. These looked like they were hardly used at all. Fantastic, fantastic condition. So I was more than happy to sell those on. Oh, these were from way back again in the summer. Well, it was the weekend of the meetup when the other YouTuber guys came over to Hitchin. We all went out to the boot sales. I got a huge haul of sealed media, and a load of these packs I sent up to Amazon, and for whatever reason they were just sitting there. There's several listings of this on Amazon, and the one I'd chosen to send mine up on just wasn't performing. Couldn't get any sales out of it. So I ended up having them sent back, put them on eBay, and I've sold the lot now. So yeah, I'm listing things on 10-day cycles now. So I think this was listed 2 or 3 times on a 10-day cycle and cleared those. So yeah, that's one example where eBay was better than FBA. And likewise with these, I had some of these on eBay, and I sent a couple up to Amazon, getting no interest at all at Amazon, then sold the ones on eBay that I had. So I had these returned, popped them on, and shifted them. So yeah, they were good. And they owed me, they were £1 a pack, as were those. They were £1 a pack as well. And I've cleared pretty much everything from that huge haul now. A few of these tapes left kicking about. And oh, is this Andrew coming in? No. I think this is the last thing. Yeah, this is the last thing. From the jumble sale we went to in Hitchin, must be 4 or 5 months ago, which was a fill a bag jumble sale. We made out like bandits at that place. That's when we picked up the Hero Quest. We got a little Sony Walkman radio that I think I got 30 odd pounds for. The Hero Quest was 150. Various other things that I did really well on. A whole sack full of DVDs, all sorts. And I grabbed this ABBA vinyl because it was ABBA. unfortunately it had that written on the front in biro, which I did try and get off, but it was just taking off the, well, you can sort of see where I've tried to rub it a bit with an ink eraser and then swiftly gave up. But yeah, I had no idea what it was worth. I couldn't find any of this copy anywhere, or this particular version of this album. And yeah, managed to get $12.99 out of it. So it owed me nothing, really. It was just chucked in the bag with all the other gear. Shipping on top of $2.99. So yeah, chuffed with that one. And that is everything, I believe. Okay. Right, and you should be back with me. So anyway, I hope there was some stuff in there that was interesting. It's just a random selection of stuff that I sold recently that I thought would be interesting to have a look at. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. I've got some more packaging to do. And then, like I say, tomorrow we will be back with our regular Tuesday Tap Chat with special guests. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that one. If you can't catch it live, I always put them up on my channel anyway, so you can catch them at your leisure. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye for now.